I can't believe it. I mean, a caution flag's out. We're coming to the caution flag, and the guy never lifts. He's wide open, crashing in there.
I mean, what's this, 4 in a row?
Probably about 7 or 8, it seems like. But every time I come here, I got a good car, and some idiot runs over me.
Don't pit, don't pit, don't pit. Jesus H. Christ. I'm on pit road past the commitment cone.
I didn't even remember that she was supposed to be here. I didn't know who was in the 10 car until Steve told me. Because I saw the 10 on the board. I'm thinking, what? There's no 10. Who's in the 10?
He's trying to walk off the stage.
I don't think he looks like Martin at all. Martin's a lot better looking than he is. Man, don't touch me there.
He's back.
It's,
what? Wow.
It's it's a great race. It's fun. Get away from me. It's fun.
It's the Daytona 500. I ain't supposed to win the damn thing, right?
Chris Fontaine gets turned around on pit road. I think.
Go left, go left.
We're here in contact with Brad Sweet in the 32
Come
truck.
forward, gas it up, make a damn U-turn. Stop right there. Go around, put gas in the damn thing.
What is it like to sit down and have to talk about your race and talk about the chase next to the guy that you're battling?
We've been doing this how long together? I mean, it's no different. I mean, our demeanor isn't any different than we always are. It's you guys, and ESPN loves to try to build that crap in between everybody. So the Total Drama Network for sure.
Oh, we can do that. That's pretty easy. But I know Daryl and all those guys Twitter. We've actually had a Twitter conversation, Daryl and I. I just don't see that. It's a lot of work. I don't know if I want everybody to know what I'm doing all the time. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom now. We're going to the racetrack now. Okay, I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing on here? I've seen Twitter before, but that's just not for me, I'm afraid.
From Michael Waltrip. Look at him come up on the back bumper of Michael Waltrip's car. That's ugly. That is really ugly. That's an ugly race car.
Man, people letting their spotters and their crew chiefs drive the race cars. Everybody knew it was going to rain, so everybody started acting like idiots and 12-year-olds driving their race cars. And, that's what happens. We're going awful fast, and you just got to use a little bit of patience and drive your own damn race car and not let the spotters do it. And it didn't work. They had to go 4 or 5 wide going into 3, and it ain't going to work, man.
It won't turn in the middle, and it's wrecking everywhere else at the start. It's just wrecking. I don't know if we changed anything. If we did, just change that back. If we didn't change anything, then I feel bad for you.
I ain't never won the Daytona 500. And you still ain't. I ain't going to Disney World either.
Why are you trying to ruin this sport with your constant winning?
I'm just selfish and worried about myself.
You just rub it in everyone's face. 5 championships in a row? I mean, come on.
I'm not setting a good example for my daughter and not sharing, so.
Please welcome national recording star Brian McKnight and his sons Broken Robot BJ and Nico.
I got to work on a seat insert. Got a bony butt. Little blondie there says I'm not allowed to change my butt, so I got to change the seat.
And afterwards, Brian Scott had a warning for old Eric Camarillo.
I've had enough of it. He's cost me a car, and he continues to race like that. So I went and told him, and I just told him how I felt. I told him that I owed him one, and I told him if he's going to continue to race like that, then I'm probably going to slip up and wreck him.
Holy crap! Eric, you better watch out! He might slip up and crash. Hey, be careful. If he's doing it on purpose, it's going to get ugly. Hey, because look at what happens when he's not even trying to crash. He's doing his best Stephen Wallace impression here.
All he does is wreck race cars, and I gotta fix them.
I'll be honest, I remember that All-Star race.
Okay, well tell me before you say it out loud, who you think it is?
I was joking, I was 7. I don't know.
All right, thanks, Dick Berggren, and don't go anywhere because we do want to wish you officially Tuesday is your birthday, and I don't want to say you're old, but Dick Berggren knew the Dead Sea when it was just getting sick. So,
Chris, it has taken me a long time. It's taken my whole life to get here, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
No, happy birthday! Once Dr. Dirt, he used to drive late models. Now you're dating him. So from all of us.
Whoa.
He's my brother. I still love him, but he spun me out.
When will you talk to it?
Pardon?
When will you talk to it?
He won't talk to me, so maybe never.
you know, since you mentioned it, we did get an email, and I want you to see this. This is from Bob in Mebane, North Carolina. He says, you should consider changing Jimmy Spencer's nickname to Mr. Excrement, because I've never heard anybody more full of it. Jimmy, what do you have to say to Bob?
Hey, Bob, I didn't like that email.
0.4 of a second. How fast is it? It's faster than that. It's 1 foot on this racetrack. It's faster than Benny can get to a dessert cart.
Brad caused quite a stir with his tweeting during the red flag. Will you keep a phone in your car, not necessarily to tweet, but do you? And would you now that you know you can?
Well, to be honest with you, I had no idea that was something that would even remotely come into play as far as keeping your phone in your car during the race. But I guess if you're going to, keep up with that side of it, you're going to have to. I'm going to look for every app I can for mile per hour, GPS mapping, anything I can find to put in my car. I'm looking for it because I'm looking to outlaw this rule as fast as I can because I don't want to have to keep up with it.
You're on a campaign.
But I have found a mile per hour app, so that'll be good down pit road.
That's not bad strategy this late in the race. Track position, track position, track position.
That's bullshit. I think instead of using this time to make fun of our competition, as they have done, I think we should talk about this and then pick what we think is the best.
Okay, which one do you think it is?
Well, let's say who won the Daytona 500 in 2003. Oh, wait, that was me.
It's okay.
I was just trying to help y'all talk through it.
You'll get that question. That question will be yours in the next round.
Okay, which one do you think
I think it's either Jeff or Matt.
Brian Vickers. Yeah, it looks like the Brian Vickers got into the back of Jeffrey Rodine. But Brian thinks he's still at Martinsville.
Have to look back further in that to see who was just coming off of pit road. And
There he goes. He's sticking that nose down there. Oh, and he moved him up the hill. Got him. Yeah, baby.
Say good night, Gracie.
Yep.
Woohoo! David Rudiman did exactly what he was supposed to do, what he's paid to do. No driver out there wants to affect the outcome of a race, except maybe, Paul Menard. Richmond, remember? Also,
20 slips getting into one. 31 gets underneath them now. Now they're racing through 1 and 2, which creates a draft for the third car. And the 31 was a little bit loose, and when I got there, I had a head of steam, and I hated to use him as a caution, but he dumped us at Richmond. I didn't feel like that was the right thing at Richmond, but I didn't feel like that was the right thing to do tonight. But we needed a caution to catch that 12. That was the only way it was going to be a show at the end.
All right, that's Kurt Busch's side of the story. Mike Joy.
Because of the wide front straightaway. It is 6 lanes wide. And it looks somewhat like the Oklahoma Land Rush. The old photos of the wagons going side by side, because when they get the green flag and cross the line, they will scatter out.
Michael got out of the car, come in running 4th, 5th, and had a 13-second stop and got beat out of the pits for 3 cars. I said, you bunch of damn cheaters.
I believe the quote was, I won't be having any Frosted Flakes anytime soon. I believe that was the quote of the evening.
I'm not a race fan, so I don't remember.
That's a TV camera. That's the shots that you see from the onboard cameras. That's what that is. How small they are. It's about the size of a lipstick, a tube of lipstick. Changed a whole bunch since the days when you were. Did you ever carry a camera? Sure, yes, you did. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I carried the first camera that we had in the United States in 1979.
I was wondering if Benny was going to say he carried the first tube of lipstick too. I mean, we're down here with Mike Bliss.
I think I just broke the transmission. Yeah, it's broke. Come back on that, buddy. I was just giving you an April Fool's joke, but yeah. What you're gonna do is kill me, and then you'll be on your own. Oh man, I gotta have some fun with this.
it's been kind of a bruising and wet start to what was expected to be an exciting afternoon of rain. Of rain.
You big dummy.
I got ahead of myself here.
What happened? What happened?
I hit the kill switch. It doesn't need to be in there.
All right. Obviously, he's a little upset with himself, I think, in this case. And Bobby Hamilton, oh, he's punching him.
Look, we got a backflip and a backhand.
I don't know why everybody was so upset with David Rudiman. I saw the 10-car stopped on the track. I thought it was Danica.
Oh, she's not even there.
Well, instead of her, she takes her hands off the wheel, I thought she just took her foot off the gas.
If you're going to quote a source, quote their name. Otherwise, if they're too chicken to give you their name, don't put their quote in the paper. It's that simple. So anonymous sources are crap. If you want real sources, go talk to real people.
Just enlighten us on when you got your journalism degree and where it was.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
When I got mine?
Yeah.
A master's.
Yeah, well, I don't have a journalism degree. I have a common sense degree. So.
Jeff Gordon just came on the radio and said, guys, I think I have a flat. I think it's a left rear. That's the leader.
Oh, boy. Should have taken 4. I knew it. Oh, crap. Craps. Excuse me.
I'm telling you, man, you're just going to make this thing looser in. Pulling that right rear air, rounds, anything. It's just taking that feeling away. I can't do nothing else. I mean, you tell me what you want. Just tell me what you want. I can't put fight in. I can't move the track bar down. I can't take air out of the right rear. I can't put air in the right front. I can't put air in the left rear. We're out of options. We're going to go loose. You need to calm it down a little bit.
Tony, this is Benny Parsons up at NBC. You got me?
That's not the way to start your honeymoon. Big dent in the quarter panel. But just married, it says on the back there. Now Marcus says he's going to send his PR guy around to every city they're going to look at engagement notices and see if he can keep this deal going. Hasn't decided though how much he's going to charge for divorce notices on the quarter panel.
Boy, you're touching on the gray area. Be quiet.
Tell you, line up somebody's divorce on the car, and the wife will want the whole car and the house.
He went around, I believe it was a chain reaction, Andy, because of what happened with the 38 David Gillian.
Describe what happened and how it looked from your view.
Looked real smoky. That's what I saw. Real smoky and big objects going all over the place. I thought we might make it through for a little bit, and we made it through relatively good.
Oh, hey, Casey. Hey, Ricky. Hey, man. I'm going to wreck you today. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's a good one.
So Dale Jarrett is the lucky dog. Kenseth leads.
Third straight race, there's been no wreck. I mean, does that amaze you? Have you ever seen anything like that?
David, only you'd think about stuff like that. I don't know about what you think of during the race, but I try to figure out how to win the race and make my car go fast. I don't sit there and think of that petty crap that you think of.
Press box.
Glad to see you're back to form.
Now, on the last stop, he was not happy when he left pit road, and this is what he said to Pat Tracy.
Always behind these crack hogs. All these guys are in my way. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to pass this 0-1. 40 times, I guess.
Watch him as he leaves the pits. He almost mows over a crew member of Ted Musgrave's team.
You are the worst team in the world. We hate you.
Joe Nemechek brings out the third caution of the night. Shortly thereafter, Nemechek smoking, spinning, Cheech and Chong at the wheel.
Thanks. 2 questions. One real quick for Carl, and I'm sorry if it's been asked before, but you decided to stay and practice yesterday. Did that obviously help for you? And then for Jeff,
come on, man, you got to get here on time. I mean, honestly, no, just
I was with the winner.
No.
I'm just teasing you.
Hey, we're all winners, okay?
Had his wheels cut hard to the left, trying to lay off of Fontaine. Got loose. The back end came around, and away they went.
I'm going to call that an 8 in synchronized spinning. What about the Russian judge, Mikey?
He gave him a 4.
Those Russian judges are tough.
I'm really excited to see the fans, to be honest. I think I might have to take a super secret golf cart ride around the infield, outfield. I don't even know where they are.
Sorry we couldn't crash more cars today. We didn't fill the quota for today for Talladega and NASCAR. If we haven't crashed at least 50% of the field by the end of the race, we need to extend the race till we at least crash 50% of the cars, because it's not fair to these fans for them to not see any more wrecks than that and more tore up cars. I mean, we still had over half the cars running at the end, and that's it shouldn't be that way. And I feel bad if I don't spend at least $150,000 in tore up race cars going back to the shop. So we definitely got to do a better job of that. It would have been a lot more fun if I could have got caught up in one more wreck. If I could have done that, it would have been perfect. I mean, I think if we could make it a figure 8, it'd be perfect. It would absolutely be perfect here. It'd be better than what we got. So that's going to be my vote next week, is that we make it a figure 8, and or we can go stop at the halfway, make a break, and turn around, go backwards the rest of the way. And then with 10 to go, we'll split the field in half, and half of them can go the regular direction, and half of them can go backwards.
I'm sorry, I can't be unbiased on that. I love it.
Richard, what did Kevin say about the penalty?
I mean, I can't say it on TV.
All right, obviously the team is very upset right now.
It's what would Ken Squire say? Oh, be still, my heart.
Yes, he would.
Or Grandma, put your teeth in your pocketbook for this one. Have a look here.
What place are we in? 50th? No, not yet. 27th. Sorry we've been going through this stuff for the past couple weeks, but hopefully we can get us behind us.
It's always disappointing when you're on that.
I was looking for a snow cone, and actually I found a yellow safety cone.
If they would have just taken and widened the turns, you know, I know it wouldn't be the same old Darlington, but these ain't the same old race cars like I said you and Ned was racing back in the 20s and 30s. So wait a minute. Maybe we don't need to run on the same old Darlington. I know some of them don't anyway.
Michael, I want you to know I raced in the 80s, not the 20s and 30s.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing you around.
There you go.
What do I do with my hands?
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do with my hands?
I feel like that's why
Shake and bake. Shake and bake. You ain't first, you're last.
I've lost control, Johnny. Please
I'm coming.
take this away from me.
Coming for Pepe La Bitch.
Hey, that was a pretty good Ricky Bobby impersonation. I didn't know Kurt had it in him, but that was pretty good.
Jeff Gordon ran good in practice yesterday, too, so we got to race him and a bunch of other guys, too. Plus, we got hot Shauna Robinson in the race, so we might all get distracted there. So.
And just a few moments ago, he came on the radio and told his crew the vibration is gone and Mongo is still barking. Mongo is the name of the dog on the hood of the car, named yesterday by Darrell Waltrip.
Give that dog a bone.
In other words, Mongo light caution flag this time.
Mongo happy.
Then you got to love Trevor Bayne. This morning in the garage area, the veteran Wood brothers were trying to remind Trevor about drafting. And they said, basically, Trevor, listen up now. If you lose your drafting partner here, it's like going to the prom without a date. And Trevor looked at him and said, you know what? I never went to the prom. I was racing the whole time. I was in high school, so I don't know what that means. And they said, never mind, just race.
I like Dick's explanation. Pandemonium. That's what it feels like.
Parker's car is pancake-demonium.
Dale Earnhardt's number 3, sticking like a cat on Velcro as it rolls down to the bottom of that corner.
Did the wreck on Thursday hurt your confidence? Are you physically and mentally ready?
I'm probably a little dumber, but
A little dumber.
it's okay.
You know your thoughts about Dale?
No different than anybody else that does it. I mean, it's not a national holiday, guys. I mean, you know, this morning they were celebrating his 4th anniversary of his last win, and so I guess we're all in a state of mourning now because he's broke that string now, so I don't know what we're all supposed to think.
If Brad Keselowski's brother could make it, Brian Keselowski, he made it in some old turd car.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., the folks from People Magazine were here at Dover this weekend shooting pictures of Dale for an upcoming article about sexiest athletes. And Tony Uri Sr. was talking to his driver about that, and Dale said that one of the questions they asked him was about how he felt being and the term is, haughty. And Tony Uri Sr. said, haughty? Well, what did you say? And Dale said and told him, well, I don't like talking about whether or not I'm a haughty because that tends to ruin your haughty status.
Did it impact you, how you raced, Justin? The fact that you're on probation after that, he said he was racing you.
It refrains me from not beating the out of you right now because you asked me stupid questions. But since I'm on probation, I suppose that's improper to say as well. If you could talk about racing things, we could talk about racing things, Bob.
Well, it's racing.
It is not racing. You're in this just to start stuff. You know, that's all you're out here for.
Hey, look at this guy, Jeremy Clemens. Hey, freeze it right here. Hey, he's in the Boudreaux's butt pace car. All right, roll it. Hey, he was hauling ass right here, baby, in that old buttmobile.
DW, eating them ribs, man, all morning long or all afternoon long. I was impressed by that. You know, you get comfortable with your surroundings. You start liking the way things are looking. You start to eat. And before you know it, DW, pounds are going to come around. That's why I stay so thin. I don't know what's next for me. You never can tell.
They've got ribs in the hotel. They've got ribs up in the booth. They've got ribs everywhere.
Whoa, Sterling just ribbed me, and it's a little lower than I was comfortable with.
Oh, there's those dreaded ripple strips right there that they had so much problem with last year.
At some point today, I'm going to remember to ask you what a ripple strip is.
Oh, that's the same as a rumple strip. Is that how they call them in Missouri? Yeah, just whatever, you know.
For me, you don't want to ask me. This car, all 4 corners got messed up, and it was over before it started. This is pay-per-view, right? I don't want to cuss, but I want to say that was more like premature ejaculation right there.
And Hornaday did not realize that McFarland was out there
See the Napa stickers? Oh, I got a little warm and decided to leave there. I don't blame that sticker. I'd have left as well.
Get that fucking guy off the racetrack. I mean, how many times we got to lap his ass before they pull him off?
She went to Twitter and said that she's expecting an apology from you on Monday. What is your response to that?
Pick some boots in your favorite song and find a new job.
That's what happened. Yeah. It did a little dipsy doodle before he got into that corduroy there.
Look at that wall back there. It looks like a Dalmatian, huh? Never. Look at all the spots here. That's mistakes. And they just keep on coming.
Oh, keep going around the racetrack and the spots are still there. Wow, that's a big Dalmatian, buddy.
Well, you can see when they get out of shape. Look at the tire marks going towards the wall there. You can tell how much blue stuff is up there.
Black and white Dachshund, pretty long.
One more thing that they do not have here, what I am interested in. Starts with R.
Racing?
No, wrestling.
Do you like hanging out with the other racing kids? I know you play with Jordan Irvin, don't you?
Yeah, I sure do, and she's my girlfriend. But you know what? Keep this secret. You know that I'm gonna marry her and I'm getting her a ring.
You got to lift out a little bit, and here they all come right around you. Gosh, Darrell, I'm going to have to put a new chip in you. Huh? You're bouncing off the rev limiter on that one? Man, I tell you, we're not even 50 laps. I picked a bad week to give up Prozac. That's all I can tell you.
Well, since we're all in the spirit of the Coca-Cola racing family this weekend at Atlanta Motor Speedway, I thought I would chime in too. I've been to sleep twice and woke up both times, and Michael Waltrip was still doing his interview. Wow. So, and we've been watching the telecast like everybody else is, because we're all in the motorhomes and have nothing to do. So we're drinking Coca-Cola. We're thinking about going to Home Depot and building awnings and shelters to keep our buses dry, and we are trying to figure out, we don't know if it's a difference, whether it's the Teletubbies upstairs in the booth today, or if it's just a Badger Animals convention going on up in the booth with
what are you talking
with Alan
about?
and Wally.
Badger Animals?
Well, Benny looks like a glowing avocado, and Wally looks like a grapevine right now. So the only guy that has any fashion sense is Alan Bestwick today.
Now, wait a minute.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, okay, he gets this from the Salvation Army, but let me get back to you. Now, we had reports that you were wearing flannel shorts just a minute ago?
Well, I was in my driver's uniform, which, Wally wears his to bed when he's done, because he still wants to act like a race car driver.
Oh, he changed his pants.
So, I myself,
shorts.
I decided that it was time for me to put up my uniform for at least a little while till the rain goes away, and put on my Home Depot gear and some blue jeans.
Hey, Tony.
Yes.
My wife goes to a lot of trouble to make me look like an avocado, I'll have you know.
Let me tell you something, Benny. You're the only guy that could pull that deal off. But we're sitting here, we got Dana Williams from Diamond Rio with us today on the bus, and we're sitting there going, is he really wearing that? Is he really going to try to pull this off today?
Terry, you heard him.
I just want you to know one thing, Smoke.
Yes.
You have succeeded in this last 35 seconds in making both Wally and Benny blush.
But you know what? We do have the last word, don't we? I can't wait till this thing goes back green.
Try to figure out where you guys thought you were going to pull these shirts and ties off at.
I have an idea that Yoakum's behind this somewhere, though, because I can hear that cackle in the background.
Yeah, he's right next to me. Don't think that Yoakum
Check the monitor.
Wait a minute.
Don't think that Yoakum didn't even start this deal. Yeah. Don't get the wrong idea thinking he did initiate the whole deal here.
There you go, Tony. That's from WD.
Hey, now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, just for the record, who taught you how to do that?
Yeah, I gotta know.
Who taught you how to do that?
We went to school together on that one.
Very nice.
Yeah, we apologize for that. Yes.
Come on, Santa, get your ass in here. We want to ride with you. Look at this, Santa Claus!
There are 10 jet dryers at this track, as long as we keep Montoya away from them.
Is there a specific point in the race Saturday where we're going to learn about these changes and how it affects?
I have no doubt. It's going to be exactly on lap 236 is going to be the lap where you're going to notice it. Not a lap before, not a lap after. It's exactly going to be on 236. I promise that.
He just got his payback, the fucking idiot.
remove the can, stop and go. Remember last week in Las Vegas, Dale Earnhardt Jr. left his pit with a catch can attached.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Here's what the new guy said.
And that was close, boys. A good thing I can drive in the dark.
He saved me close to his eyes, too.
David Gilliland.
You wanted to deliver a message to him, obviously, by throwing it out.
Yeah, I think his head's getting a little too big for his helmet. He might need mine.
You know, what's that song out now? Stacy's mom is on it or something. Anyway.
Was that a 70s song?
No, there's a song out now. And anyway.
That wasn't a Roger Miller song, was it?
At the bowling tournament, Michael Waltrip's team had a T-shirt that said Macy's mom is on it, talking about Buffy.
Oh, at the bowling tournament, your team had a T-shirt that said Macy's mom is on it.
Yeah, it says Macy's mom has got it going on.
Oh, there you go.
It's a new song. It's not a Benny. I don't know how. Benny probably don't know what that's about. It's some sort of.
It's not on his 8-track collection.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden, Ward was having a pretty good ride in that machine.
Motor shut off.
Motor shut off.
I've hit the goddamn thing.
Hey, Jeff, Chris, you know what you call a deer with no eyes? What's that? I have no idea. Idea. All right, I'll do.
Yeah, okay.
I'll do the jokes. You do the analysis. You know what you call a deer standing still with no eyes? What's that? I still have no idea. No idea. All right, meanwhile.
Stay watching it. It's not stuck. Back going again. So evidently we needed to tighten this race up or something because he's definitely not stuck out there.
How does it feel to be the biggest cheater here today?
No, Ryan says I only have 3 trophies at home, so and they go back a while too. According one of them's his wife.
They want you to drop part of the back.
I'm there! I'm there! Holy behind me! I'm down!
Oh, this will be a fun ride. Let's go on board with Bill Elliott through this.
All right, here we go. In the corner. Uh-oh, I see his trouble. Break. Oh, man. Am I good?
You did a good job. How'd you miss that, BP?
Once I finally just stopped using the brakes so much, I got going a little bit faster, but,
Chad, what happened?
Dino's bone got crunched.
What the fuck made them 2 dumb son of a bitches think that was gonna work?
That's how much I care about you lately. And you treat me like shit. I'm tired of that. I'm fucking tired of that.
Hey, it's been a long night. Let's go and see what Lord Elwes got in the catering tent to eat. Boy, this is the best part about these night races, going down in the catering tent. I don't see anybody around here. They usually got some ice over here. Let's see what we got.
Oh, no.
Lloyd! Man, where's the food?
I heard you've been doing everybody else's job tonight, so if you want something to eat, I guess you're just going to have to cook it yourself.
Come on down, guys. I'm cooking.
Oh, boy. The revised effort of Buffet Benny coming up. You know, I started running down the road, doing marathons and all that crap. Just, can you see crap? Yeah, it's cable.
So the f***ing 88, he can thank me later for not wrecking it. Just that was f***ing stupid. What's Jeff's problem now? His comments were he's mad and he should have wrecked you. Wrecked me?
you could just feel that one start to come.
That would be a new
Hey, Michael, here's what I want to ask you. Now, we know Clint Boyer gave Michael Waltrip Racing 3 wins, second in the points last year. But did you ever think you would hire a driver that said a few years ago you might be the worst driver on earth?
Larry, you can't
Hey, look at
that.
Jeff Burton go around that racetrack. Come on, Jeff. Big boy.
Hey, Clint and I have agreed to disagree on a few things.
You're going to get taken out by the slowest car. I feel like there should be like a driver's test before you get out in a cup car and make sure you know how to drive before you drive one, but I don't know. I guess there isn't.
Will you go say anything to NASCAR about this?
Nah, I ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, what am I gonna say? You know, I mean, it's not NASCAR's fault that he slid up. That's the slowest car in the track. I don't know. If you can't control your stuff, don't even be out there. If you're 10 laps down, what are you doing? But
that was the stupidest move I've ever seen anybody make ever in my life. That 7 put us 3 wide going into turn 1.
Well, here's what Mark Martin saw. Watch what he has to do. Watch Sterling Marlin just in front of you as he gets to this wreck. He really takes a ride. Wham, yow. And For those of you new to NASCAR, wham-yow is a technical racing term. That means hold on, here we go.
You ain't shitting, we got to go again, and I have no idea how you're going to get it close to fixing it.
Johnny, headed back to the garage. Your comment? God bless America.
You know what, BP, looking at you, there's a look-alike contest this year. Look-alike Mr. Clean. At Fontana on Friday. I think you ought to join in.
But my chest muscles have fallen. That's my problem.
Well, I'll tell you what, at 10:30, come to the NBC compound and wear your white T-shirt. We'll enter you in the contest.
It's idiotic to be out here doing this anyway. There's no sense in being able to trying to put on some cute show for whatever the hell this is. Then you got a guy out there in desperation doing this crap like this. I mean, it's just there's no reason to be out here. These guys have spent 6 months working on these cars, busting their ass on these cars to go out there and have some guy out of desperation do that crap. But it ain't his fault. It's not. It's NASCAR's fault for putting us out here in the middle of this crap for nothing. There's absolutely, we used to come down here and worry about who's going to sit on the front row in the pole for the biggest race of the year. Now all we do is come down here and worry about how a starting park like this out of desperation is going to knock us out of the Daytona 500. We've been in meetings for 45 minutes just trying to figure out what in the hell everybody's going to do just so we can make the race. It's stupid. There's no sense in doing this.
Very frustrated driver. He will go to a backup for Thursday's dual races. Guys.
Does it make you, for lack of a better term, gun shy now answering questions that are NASCAR related?
I can't answer that question, Joe. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. I was being gun shy about answering your question.
Okay, move along.
Right side, door banged up. I need a whole new right front suspension. I will be behind the wall in about 2 laps. Park it behind the truck. Take your white little to the bus.
Yeah, Montoya just drove through me at the top of the hill. I mean, that was obvious. But, you know, last year when his cars were really, really good and Jamie McMurray was the man, Juan Steele couldn't win a race. It shows about what he can do in NASCAR anyways.
Can you say shootout? Or no? Not in Spanish. Maybe to be spin out.
I learned all my Spanish from Dora the Explorer. And you can pick up a CD, more exciting than Bachelorettes in Alaska, all stuck in the same igloo.
And then when I pull up beside him and wave my hand like, what was that about? He gives me the finger. I don't even know what to say, you know what I mean? It's like, it's amazing to me that someone can be that special.
You know, just get back there in that mess back there and just, if you play with the squirrels, sometimes you get your nuts cracked.